Hey guys, today we're installing a Emperor Racing skid plate. It replaces the factory skid plate underneath our 2020 KLX 300R. And the only tools needed are a 10mm socket with extension. The instructions call for a 6mm Allen key, but as we found out, the 5mm is seems to be the one that actually works. So maybe a little bit of misprint on their part, but it's no biggie. So 5mm Allen key for the spacers that help sandwich this bar between the frame and the skid plate. That's what's going to hold the front on. Underneath, it calls to remove the stock factory skid plate. It's 4 10mm bolts, and then the 2 rear bolts mount the rear plate. So here we go. So it turns out it's an actual 8mm socket. Again, instructions called for 10, but it's actually an 8. We're not using an extension, just using a deep socket. That seems to be what's also So we have found the optional foam to be a little bit too thick. So we removed it from the front of the frame to try to get the skid plate closer. Now we're gonna do another try at getting the back screws on. But first we just hand tighten the front. And just get them started so we have at least the proper alignment. The replacement bolts are the 10mm long bolts, and we used an 8mm to remove the stock bolt. The long bolts obviously allow for the foam to be added between the skid plate and the frame. It makes it optional, but probably removing any vibration between the plate and the frame, it's a good idea. So we loosened off the front again to allow to pull this down as far as we can, and the foam you can see is in here, and it goes all the way up and all the way up to the front nosing. here we are. We've completed the skid plate install on our KLX 300R. It's a 2020 model. Just got it this year. We removed the stock skid plate from between the frame. We removed 4 bolts that are 8 mil. And the new skid plate comes with 2 longer 10 mil bolts for the rear and uses a plate with 5 mil Allen key bolts. And that's it. We added the foam to the frame in order to make sure that we don't end up with any vibration. And it's all looking good. It's a great fit. Thick aluminum, nice etch work in there with some venting. And we're really happy with it, and we're really excited to get it out in the dirt, get it dirty, and prevent any rocks from cracking our crankcase. Thank you for watching, and take care.